Hey, what's going on, guys? This is the SS Ultimate Goku back with another video, and today I'm going to be doing my Dragon Ball Super episode 56 English dub review. Like I said, we're doing it like as if it was first premiered ever, as this is premiere date. So we're not talking about any of the stuff about the Japanese stuff. We're just sticking with the English here, as that's the premiere date we first did, as if it was the first premiere. So I just want to put that out there. Joining me once again is Richard Cora Kenobi to do this review for this intense episode of Dragon Ball Super. So how are you doing, Richard?
I'm good, man. And intense is a good word to put this.
Yes, this was definitely intense. This was like probably because this is like really the first arc where we're getting like a super over bad guy. Universe 6 arc was more of like the classic martial arts type tournament arc. So this is gonna we knew this was gonna get really intense, and now it's really starting to pick up for the Goku Black Future Trunks arc here.
Yes, it's gonna get even. Yeah, it did. It's going to get more intense as we go on throughout this whole arc. Like, if you think this episode was intense, just wait until you get to more of the episodes. Trust me, it's going to get even more intense. Trust me.
Yes, absolutely. And so the episode, I mean, they're basically in the future now.
Yes.
So it's like they're in the future. You got Vegeta, you got Goku, the Hope of the Universe, and you got Future Trunks. They're basically there. They had the recaps on how they got there and stuff like that. So they're there, and you see the soldiers. They're attacking Goku because they think he's Goku Black.
Yes.
Trunks basically stops them.
Yes. He slices the missiles. He slices the damn missiles. And we actually see Vegeta smile. He's very proud of his son.
Yes. One thing to note too is that I believe the soldier with the mustache was the voice of Nappa, which I thought was really interesting because.
Oh my God! I did not know that.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No, I didn't. That's awesome.
Well, yeah. So that was definitely the voice of Nappa.
Wow, mind blown.
You're just being sarcastic, aren't you?
No, I seriously did not know that. That's awesome.
Well, yeah, you could tell that was totally Nappa.
That
was what made it even funnier. That's what made
Well, unfortunately, I'm not that all familiar with Nappa's English voice actor. I'm not even familiar with some. I'm only familiar with some of the English Funimation cast, like, of course, Sean, Sabat, Eric, and some of them. So that's crazy.
Yeah, wow. It was definitely Nappa because I could tell he was doing those little snarling jokes that Nappa used to do. So It was kind of fun seeing that. It was funny seeing that too. It kind of fit because that's what the soldier was like. Well, what are you talking about? We'll get more into that too with the whole food and stuff, like the food. Later on. So basically, in this scene, though, is that Goku they stopped the missiles, and Trunks told them that this is Goku and Vegeta, and they're good people, and they're here to help us, basically.
Yeah, and then the soldiers really inspect Goku and say they're sorry, but they do look alike. I'm like, well, I mean, one has an evil face, and the other one
has an evil face. One has an earring on his freaking ear, and has black clothes, and the other one has orange and blue clothes. Can you not understand the difference of
Yeah, no, I agree. I guess everyone is blind is colorblind in Trunks' future because that's crazy. So
all they had the same was the hairdo. That's all they had was the same was the damn hairdo, not the clothes.
Exactly. Yeah. So they're basically geeking out that they're in the presence of Trunks, who it turns out is actually a commander in this resistance. So that's pretty cool, and they're just freaking out. Well, if
she's the commander, then what's Mai then?
I think she's the general, if I'm correct. I think she is a general.
Well, I mean, it makes sense that Trunks would be the commander since he is the strongest. But I mean,
I know. But I guess I don't know. It's very rough to say, but yeah. So basically, they're just geeking out on Future Trunks, and he's very popular in the Resistance. So they're just wanting his autograph, and they say, no, don't do that. Like,
oh yeah, that was funny too, where they said, yeah, we want your autograph, and so he's like, don't do that.
Yeah, exactly.
And then he was like, oh, I want one too.
Yeah, and then they talk about the time machine, and Trunks is shocked because he pretty much says the only one who knew about this plan was Bulma, and Mai. But then he has a realization, and he asks, "How did you hear about this?" And they said, "It's." Yeah, so they go back to their base or wherever this is. It's not their actual base.
I think it's in a sewer.
Yeah,
it looked like an underground sewer or something.
It did. So they go underground, and then that's where we get this touchy, emotional moment where Trunks and Mai are reunited.
Yes, the girlfriends.
Yes, exactly. Hell yeah, man.
We'll get to that later. No,
that was, but no. So pretty much then afterwards, they're all saying how they missed each other and how they're just happy to see each other. And you actually see Vegeta is smiling, so he's pretty much happy that Trunks is happy. So, but then they quickly take off to go to their actual base, which Mai tells them that, okay, yeah, so here's what happened. So Goku Black found us out, and we had to escape. And we get this flashback of Mai holding off Goku Black with the other soldiers.
Yeah, it just amazes me how Goku Black is this strong, but yet he can't somehow kill these people that easily.
Well, he does kill some of them. He does, obviously.
I know, but I mean, come on, I know they escaped. He could have just easily took them out. Like he could have just literally did like a huge freaking Kamehameha, through the whole building. They would all.
Well, at this point, he's just humoring and toying with them, which is a bad idea for bad guys to do. So yeah. But then after that, we see just when the soldiers are looking to retreat, Mai tells them, "No, we need to hold the line. Trunks is coming with reinforcements from the past." So she actually gets out a fucking bazooka and tries to shoot Goku Black. Man, I'm telling you, Mai is a tough person. Like, the fact that she's
tough, but I mean,
yeah, but
I don't I'm thinking to myself, Goku Black, what the hell are you doing? Obviously these people can't beat you.
No, but again, he's toying with them at this point. I think he's just doing this to humor them, which is what all bad guys do. But yeah, so then afterwards, we see their base, their temporary base, and we actually see that not many people are left. It's shocking.
Yeah, and there was a scene with the little girl, and Goku tried to cheer him up, and the girl didn't like it, I guess.
Yeah.
At first, I thought it was that the girl thought he was Goku Black, but I don't think that was the case at all, because of what they said later was that the girl, and everyone is just they're all scared and stuff like that.
Yeah, I know, but it's I guess, I don't know. That confused me too. I don't know how this was done in the Japanese version, but I guess I don't know. It's really hard to explain. But yeah, then Trunks comes up and he is being wacky and silly to cheer them all up.
Yeah, he does. Yes, which was funny too. But
yes.
then
also
then
too, Vegeta
has the capsule corp, and he basically sets out a bunch of food from this capsule corp.
Exactly, which he gives to them, and he even tells her that there's also more supplies in the cartridge. So, which is also weird, because I believe in the Japanese version, he also says there's there's clothing and there's actual makeup in there. So do with it what you will. But in here, he just says, just take it. There's stuff in there that you could use.
Just take it. Here you go. We got all this free stuff for you. Just take it.
Yeah, exactly. Now, when I first saw this, both in the dub and in the Japanese, I'm like, okay, did Bulma just hire a couple of chefs to prepare this while she was fixing the
Probably. I mean, she's rich.
That's true. That's true, yeah, but I'm like, how convenient is that she gave Vegeta these capsules with food and different supplies and all that?
I would have given it to Goku, but I mean, I guess Bulma trusts her husband.
Yeah, obviously. And then, Trunks is saying, "Oh, thank you, father." And he says, "No, don't thank me. It was your mother." So then we see that Goku is saying, "Wow, Bulma outdid herself this time." And Vegeta's like, "Well, of course. She's my wife." And then
we find out that future Yajirobe. Yeah.
He's alive.
Alive in the future somehow.
Yeah, well, it's explained. Basically,
Korin saved him. He's like, save yourself. Save yourself.
He gave him the
last senzu. You got the last senzu. Yes.
Yeah, which is interesting.
What a waste.
I know. Well, that's interesting because in the special they blow a hole in his stomach, and then I'm pretty sure, I don't know, like I feel like he was dying out in the street, so I don't know how Korin got him the last senzu bean.
I don't think. Wait, did they show Yajirobe die? I don't think they did show that. I don't know. Like I know they showed all the Z fighters getting killed by the end.
They did. They definitely showed him.
I don't know if they showed him actually dying though. Like
no,
I know they showed the other android.
Yeah,
I know they showed like dying, all the other people dying.
Yeah,
Piccolo and stuff like that. But I don't think they did. So I guess they can go around it with him being alive somehow. But
yeah, exactly.
He's eating the food, and
which they even say. Like all he does is just run away and come around.
Run away at the last second and never actually fights, and that was from that soldier that's voiced by the voice of Nappa.
Yeah,
so it made it really even funnier because it was like because if you watch Nappa's voice and you hear the soldier, he basically sounds like Nappa. Like he just basically uses Nappa voice for the soldier, so it was like this is like Nappa 2.0.
Yeah, exactly. It's Nappa if he was a human, I guess. So then afterwards, after all is said and done, they go back up and they're ready to fight, and Maya's thanking them for bringing smiles and joys to their faces.
And then Goku's like, it was Goku and Vegeta that basically said, "Oh yeah, we know about your girlfriend and stuff like that."
Well, no, yeah, that's later on. Yeah, that's later on. But yeah, so basically Goku is saying he's ready to... Trunks says that he's going to help them, but Vegeta says, no, you're not. I will take on Black. And and Goku's like, but Vegeta, I want a shot at him again.
Yeah, Goku should be the one that fights him.
Yeah, but then we get to this hilarious throwback from the Buu Saga where they decide to rock, paper, scissors each other.
Yes, and somehow, unfortunately, Vegeta won that.
Goku should not have chose scissors. That was
I mean, I'm really surprised that yet again, Goku lost rock paper scissors to Vegeta because he lost to. No, he lost rock paper scissors to him in the Buu Saga. That's why he got to fight first.
Wait, did he? I thought he won that.
No, because remember they had the 1, 2, 3 levels?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Vegeta got to go first, then Goku went second, and then Gohan went third.
Yeah, okay, I see. So yeah, this is now the second time Vegeta has beaten Goku in rock, paper, scissors. At least that's something. So yeah, but then they take... Yeah, I know. But yeah, then Trunks begs him to come along, and he says, no, you need to stay here just in case. You need to protect your girlfriend. And then they start blushing, and it's a cute moment. Even Goku says, yeah, I think Vegeta's right. And they're both just saying, no, we're just friends, we fight together and all that. And
sure.
Yeah, I know.
That's what they all damn say.
I know, right? But then we get this awesome little montage of them getting ready. Trunks puts on the sword. Vegeta cracks his neck. Awesome scene, and then
Goku... They also, I should point out that they were just basically saying that we might not be able to beat Goku Black, and you need to be here to be ready to beat him.
Yeah, exactly.
Pointed that out too.
Yeah, no. So then they all get ready, and you see the main trio fly up to go to where Goku to try and lure out Goku Black. So then we actually see Goku Black monologuing to himself.
Yeah, I don't know what he was doing there. I thought he was meditating or something.
Yeah, no. He's just monologuing like all villains. And then Vegeta shoots a beam to lure him in.
Yeah, lure him in, and he gets there, and he's like, oh, he's here. And so there's Goku Black. He flies in there, and they start talking a little bit, and then Vegeta just powers up.
And goes right to Super Saiyan Blue.
He's just like... This is Super Saiyan Blue, aka Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan.
Yes,
and,
which that's awesome.
He's basically saying, this is gonna be your end, basically, and stuff like that.
Yeah, and Goku Black
Goku Black just like somehow is so fast that he's like literally putting his finger out to Vegeta's neck.
Well, see, no, that's the interesting thing. He actually not only does he congratulate Vegeta for reaching that.
Oh yeah,
level,
and he clapped first too.
Yes, yeah, no, it's all right. But he teleports right in Vegeta's face.
Was that a teleport? I thought that was just him being really extremely faster than Vegeta.
I think no. Well, I don't know. It's hard to tell. I mean, I guess he is, because even Vegeta wants to know, like, how did he penetrate his guard like that? And Vegeta. Like, being mine,
Vegeta they got Godly Ki, and he's like, I'm so glad you managed to accomplish Godly Ki, even though if it's not right or something, it said that, too.
Yeah, exactly. So, then afterwards, they start fighting, and this is an awesome fight. Vegeta, keeps pounding on Black. Boom, 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 and Black is just taking it.
He's just taking it. He's just taking it like a boss.
Basically. Yeah, and then he punches him into the ground, and he punches him so fast, so hard, like it creates a crater by every second. And Black is smiling. He can't stop smiling.
Can't stop smiling, which is just weird.
Yeah, and then
I'm thinking of myself from my perspective from watching this. I'm thinking, okay, they're gonna beat the shit out of this guy, because it's like he could barely, keep up with the Super Saiyan Goku. Like, if they go in God form, like, they ain't gonna freaking have a chance against this guy. And
I know,
he's just taking this shit. Like,
yes, exactly. And then something happens. Like, it's never explained what happens. Something just happens, and Vegeta breaks off the attack, and Goku Black comes up. And he's just saying, "Is that all you've got?" And then he punches Vegeta all the way back to where they just started.
Yes. And then after that,
we get the reveal.
We get the reveal of the Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Rose, or Super Saiyan Rose reveal here.
Yes, and, which it's an awesome scene. Like purple energy just shoots into the sky, and then it comes back down, and all of a sudden he's glowing. So yeah, and Mai even sees this, and she's wondering what's going on. So then when we see him, he's all like, "Behold my transformation," and he even asks them, "What do you think of the color?" And then he decides to say, given how you Saiyans like to name your power levels, we'll just call this Rose. Super Saiyan Rose.
Yeah, Super Saiyan. Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Rose. Yeah. And, oh my God, it's just, here's the thing, too, is because everyone was wondering about the voice of this. Basically, overall, the voice was basically the same as the way the anime is portraying the, Goku Black base form, with just more of a little jerkiness to it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's a good way to put it. So now, unlike in Xenoverse 2 and somewhat Dragon Ball FighterZ, where people were complaining it's too British, here you can tell Sean decided to tone it down.
Decided to do his own interpretation of the voice.
Yeah, exactly.
He did that because that's what people like. That's how it should be. You got to have your own interpretation to the character, not really what the Japanese are doing.
No, but it is nice to know that Sean now went into this with the same mentality as the Japanese voice actress did.
Yeah, he went with the same mentality, but he had to do his own perspective on the voice.
Yeah, which there is nothing wrong with that. I mean, see, that's the thing. If Masako Nozawa did this, I'm pretty sure people would not care. They would complain. But if it's her doing it, that's fine. But if it's Sean, that's a problem. So it's
kind of funny because it's like they don't care that that the regular Goku sounds different from Masako already. When it comes to Goku Black, because in this day and age we got social media and everything like that.
Exactly.
Now it's a big issue. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. So I loved the voice. It was far better here because it was more toned down and you can actually still hear Goku Black's voice. but it's like me and SS Ultimate Goku said, it just sounds more cocky. It just has more cockiness to it. So yeah, so it was good. I liked this voice, and big props to Sean Schimmel. He really nailed it.
Yeah, Sean's awesome. I'm really glad that he, did it this way. I'm glad he approached it this way.
Yeah, no, same here. And then he's basically monologuing, telling Goku, like, I've mastered your powers, I've made them my own. And he's telling Goku, what do you think, Goku? This is what you could achieve. And telling him, but then Goku says he doesn't know what he's talking about, and he just wants him to get back to the fight. So then
then Vegeta's getting all pissed by this point. Like, he's not happy.
Yeah,
and he basically Goku. Well, but Goku Black, he basically says to Vegeta, "This is over with. You are just the sideshow. It's time to get to the main course and shit like that."
Yeah. You were just the starting attraction. Like,
I'm thinking to myself, wait a minute. So, like, if Goku would have won the rock paper scissors, then what would have happened then?
I don't know. That was a good question. Too bad we'll never find out. But yeah, so he's being savage to Vegeta, telling him, "You're not the star of this play. You were just you were just the opening act." So
what I think is just so hilarious, because that's such the truth.
Yeah,
Goku is the main attraction, and I'm like,
yeah, no. But then Vegeta flies in, and he's telling him he's not done with him. So he starts pounding him. Goku Black dodges, and then he catches Goku Black's fist, and he starts beating him with punches a mile a second. And then he yells, I'm not the opening act. I am the damn main star." And then boom!
And then Goku Black then gets him with this hand with the sword blade type thing.
Yeah, we'll just call it the blade. I call it the psionic blade, but I guess we can just call it, the blade of black, I guess. I don't know what to call this damn thing.
We call it the pink blade doom of death.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll call it the pink. So yeah, he stabs him with the pink blade of death, and Vegeta's looking at him, and he says, "How did you do that?" And he just tells him, "You were nothing to me. You were just an appetizer, and I'm ready for the main course." And that had to shatter Vegeta. Like,
I'm sure that had to shatter Christopher Sabat.
Yeah, I know. It's just like the fact that he told Vegeta straight up, "You're nothing. You are just an appetizer." Like, this is the man who has been harassing and causing his future son's life to be a living hell, and this is the man who killed his future wife. So he just went way far. So then he lets Vegeta fall to the ground, and Trunks screams.
Trunks is upset too.
Yeah, and then Trunks wants to go in, but Goku says, "No, Trunks, you need to stay."
You need to stay here, and Goku then powers up to Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, or Super Saiyan Blue.
Yeah,
he's ready to go.
Yeah,
he's ready to go, because Goku is the main guy. So that was one thing that I liked about this episode, is we established who the main guy of this show is.
Yeah, no, and then Goku. So then he goes in, and he's talking with him, and then they start going at it, and it looks like they're even, and Trunks even says they're even, but then Vegeta tells him, "No, they're not." And it turns out Super Saiyan Rose is...
Because Vegeta probably detected his power then by that point, especially after he got that blade.
Exactly, yeah. So Goku Black is stronger than Goku and Vegeta at this point. So
I wouldn't say necessarily, because Goku still has that Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan...
he still has the Kaio. So that's true, but in any event, Goku Black is just too much for Goku, and he takes him down, and he's about to finish them both with a Kamehameha. So it is a Kamehameha for anyone who was...
that was one thing, because he didn't actually say Kamehameha. So
and it's a pink Kamehameha. So that's it.
He was stealing that from Majin Buu.
Yeah, exactly. So then just when it's over, just when you think it's over.
Yes. The final part was, you need to stop right now, you know, and then you see Zamasu come down from the cloud.
Yes,
and shit like that.
he literally comes down. Like, this was awesome, and David Gray or James Masters, he did an amazing job with this. Like, it's Zamasu coming down from the heavens and saying, I've allowed you to act on your own, but no more. Like, now,
no more. I get to kill Goku.
Yes, he literally tells him, I thought we had an agreement. I'm the one who gets to kill him. So that's where the episode ends. It turns out, no, Goku Black and Zamasu are not the same person because
they are not the same person, definitely.
Yes, but just to be clear, because I know a lot of people were confused by this, the Zamasu you see in front of you is not the present Zamasu.
That was my question. Is like how is that not the present and this is the future? Obviously, it's the future, but like Goku, like he told the present one told Goku this, like. And now the future one is telling Goku that he's going to do this. But the thing is, this future Zamasu shouldn't know anything about the present Goku because the future Goku died in the Androids arc with the freaking heart attack thing. And so they never met. So Zamasu from the future should not know anything about the present Goku.
I know, yeah.
So it's
crazy. It's going to be even crazier. But but in case you want any proof that this is future Zamasu, this is not only the future Zamasu, this is future Zamasu from Trunks' timeline. And you can tell.
Yeah, because he has the green earring on.
Yeah, and you can actually tell that this Zamasu is a little older than the present Zamasu. Like, he looks like he's you can tell he definitely looks a little older now, so that's very interesting. So, but that's where the episode ends.
Yeah, that's where the episode ends. One thing to note, too, and I checked this again to see and make sure about this, but one thing I noticed was, there was we always noticed that there's, like, one earring on Goku Black, and then when Zamasu came in, there was only one earring on him, and I was wondering if, like, there was a possibility that they were somehow fused or something like that, but then you say, no, that can't happen because they both are wearing them on the exact same ear. So
yes, exactly. So it's not possible. And if they were to be merged, they would just end up looking like Zamasu. See, that's the thing.
Well, it wouldn't. Not necessarily. Not necessarily, because when Goku and Vegeta fused together in Dragon Ball Z, they kind of had a mixture.
Yeah, well, no, but it would have looked more like Zamasu, is what I'm saying. So that's.
I never understood how the portals work because, like, Supreme Kai, when he fused, he basically took over. But when Goku and Vegeta fused, they both kind of actually looked like a fusion, where it was like they both were mixed as like
it's hard to tell who is who. Like Kibito Kai, when he was fused, you can tell it was Kibito's body with Supreme Kai's face, but with Vegito, it was
a mixture. It was a mixture.
Yeah, their clothes were on top of each other, and their hair color was also mixed as well. Because
the hair color was mixed, but I think they had Goku's eyes, but I think it was kind of more of Vegeta's nose.
Yeah, so there were subtle differences with the Potara fusion, so that's interesting. But so I don't know. It's very confusing. And how awesome would that? Speaking of that, how awesome would that be if Vegeta showed up? That would be kind of cool.
Vegeta would probably be interesting. I mean, it's more likely though that they're gonna probably do a fusion dance because, I was saying it before. I was talking to people about this last year about it. I mean, there is still a possibility. But I just can't see it because the whole logic behind the portional earrings is that they're fused together and they were able to loophole out of that with the Boost with going to the Boo's body or whatever. But I can't see them doing that. I see the more likely of them doing the fusion dance possibly. But I don't know if come out as Gogeta because Gogeta's technically non-canon, so I don't know if they would change the look or not. But I don't know. There's no possibility though, because now we got this whole portion out there with the Kais and shit now. So we'll see.
I agree. Yeah, we'll definitely see. But so that's it. This episode was, holy shit, this episode was intense. It gave us more interesting, it moved things along very good.
Yeah.
And like everything was nice from beginning to end, the stuff and the fight scenes with Vegeta.
I loved it. It was perfect. It was perfect. I know a lot of Vegeta fans are probably salty from this episode, but
don't worry. I'm sure Vegeta will get his time. Well, he'll get some.
I thought it was funny. I thought it was funny because of the way they said it. It was like, you're not the main attraction.
No,
I was like, oh my god, it's like Akira Toriyama was just trying to troll the fans on this. I was like, oh my god, Goku, man, like, yeah, totally, because Goku is the main guy, like, and Vegeta is always the guy that's not as strong as Goku, and Goku's always one step ahead of him, and I thought that was just funny because Goku Black basically just said what we all know already, and just basically regurgitated it to Vegeta. And
it definitely reminded me of Vegeta versus Cell, like the first time they fought. It definitely reminds me of Perfect Cell versus Super Vegeta. Like, that's how brutal this shit was. So yeah, this was a great episode. As I said, everything was good from beginning to the only nitpick I had about this episode was when Trunks is telling the soldiers that he's not Goku Black. Now,
I didn't really like that either, but I mean, this
I know Funimation is trying to keep things closer to the original Japanese stuff, but that opening where Trunks says this man is not black, they could have just added Goku on there, because now that's just a racist joke. So that's interesting.
What do you mean? Wait, what do you mean by that?
Like when Trunks says this man is not black, like, that can be interpreted as
haven't they been just calling him Black for short anyways? Like, brought this whole up?
Well, no, it's back and forth. Like, it's very much back and forth. Like, it's either Goku Black or it's Black. Like, it's never one thing over the other.
They could have just called him Dark Goku, I guess, like they do with the Dark Magician.
I guess, yeah. I don't know. So that was interesting. But yeah, overall, this was
it was good. The fights were good. I liked the beginning, with the whole scenes of like seeing all these people that have been affected, and them trying to cheer them up and stuff like that. And they had the little cool ship moment with Mai and Trunks there.
Hell yeah!
And I'm glad. This whole episode basically was just focusing on the future. They didn't really go back. They didn't show really anything that was going on in the present.
No, yeah, which I'm happy about that.
They 100% focused on this episode. And I think they needed to here to kind of really establish what's going on. And, give it as much time as possible before they go back to the present or whatever. And give it as much screen time as it can for these upcoming episodes.
Yes, I agree, and I'm definitely happy with that, and I'm just excited to see this Saturday's episode, which is going to be awesome. Like,
yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully, we'll get a little more clearance in the next episode about this plot issue with Zamasu, but this might be another episode in progress.
Yes, exactly. So. It was a good episode, guys. We really enjoyed it from beginning to end. Very few complaints.
Yeah, very few complaints. Like I said, we talked about previous video, I talked about Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Rose, Goku's voice, as well as that we mentioned it here. That we basically think it's fine the way it was, with a little more cockiness added to it, which I thought was a really good touch-up anyway. But basically, the overall all the same.
Yes, exactly. The overall end product when it comes to Super Saiyan Rose, I think it's much more better here, and I'm happy Sean was able to go through the process of deciding how he wants it. So I'm happy with it, and yeah, like, this was a great episode. I can't wait for this Saturday's episode.
Yep, absolutely. Same here. So that's really about it. I don't think we covered really everything now. So yeah, guys, like I said, all the group links in the description box, as well as where you can watch this legally through the Funimation Now app thing.
Yes, please support the official release, guys.
The Adult Swim stream thing too.
Yeah,
that's
like,
with a cable provider, unless it doesn't have a key on the side of it, where you can just watch it for free.
yeah.
So yeah, those are the places where you can watch them, and that's really about it. If you like this video, my videos, please subscribe. Also, go to Richard's channel too. Check out his content, and as I said, comment, rate, and give us those thumbs up. That's really about it. I am the SS Ultimate Goku guy. I'm out of here. Peace.
See you next time, guys.